touchdown run, Jim Miller, just saw the passion and how he's fighting to get in that end zone. What does he bring this offense from that perspective, his passion as a running back?
Yeah, he's just really quiet when he doesn't like to say too much, but when he gets a chance to touch the ball, we see what can happen. And, you don't get to see it a lot in practice because it's different tempos. The scrimmages, we've seen times where what you saw tonight, him getting loose and making those guys miss. I love the cutback. He did it early enough to where really, there wasn't a lot of chance for the defender to make a play. So he's explosive. He can run inside. He can run outside. Did a nice job all around. And I know he'll take it super hard too with the one turnover he had there too. So he's got a fire in his eyes, and he came back. Wanted the ball, and that's what I love about him. That's what I love about a lot of our guys. They want to get back in there. They want to get back in the fight and go help the team.
Let's go to the back of the room, Mario.
Coach, towards the end of the game, there's a couple times there were some momentum starters, I would say, or momentum with Ryan Williams having that big touchdown catch, and also too with Jalen Blockway stepping up with that big punt return, kickoff return. I guess to have those guys be so young and make plays like that when it's really needed, how impressive is that?
Yeah, a lot of new faces, young, and even some just guys coming into this program that have really helped us out. And the foundation is still all the guys that have been here. They understand the standard, they understand that, and the leadership down in the locker room, whether it's halftime or it's the end of the game, holding each other accountable, including themselves, but also showing that, hey, we can be better. Look what would happen if we just played our game and did our job and did it the right way. And Ryan, and the catch that he had, I love that that Jalen has enough confidence in him to rip it out there and let him go make a play. Because there's a lot of options on that one play for Jalen. He can hand the ball off, he can throw a little perimeter throw, and he can also throw a hitch out there. And he chose to go to Ryan with the hitch and identification, being on the same page. I love that he trusts Ryan in that moment. When we got to keep the chains moving. We're looking to score, of course, but Ryan coming through. He's done that a few times now, obviously, and those are just the steps that I love seeing. Bach stepping in when we needed a return, and doing what he did. That was really key. He just unfazed, hopped in there. He's very confident. We've got a lot of confidence in him. Unfortunately, obviously, Cole went down. He was ready to go.
Time for a few more questions. Start on the left side with Tony.
What did you see, or what did you think of Tyler Booker's move to left tackle? And then he's so good at run blocking from that left guard spot. Do you feel like you guys kind of were limited in that move, or in some of your consistency in the running game?
I think wherever he's at, we're really good. I'm sure he's going to look at it and learn a lot about playing tackle, just with the number of snaps he's played in his career, versus guard, and didn't worry too much about him at all. I think a lot of it is just the number of reps that they've had together, and it was just pretty much this week for a few practices, and it showed. It showed that we weren't on the same page with different things and different calls, and so they got to tighten that up. But Book certainly provides a punch and impact wherever he's at. When he's inside, just the firmness of the pocket, the run blocking, the push off the line of scrimmage. It's strong, And when he was outside today, I didn't really worry too much about a rush and on a one-on-one. I thought he looked really good in practice. I was excited on Tuesday when he took some reps there, and we rotated a lot of different groups or multiple groups of guys at different spots throughout the week. But he looked good there, and I was very confident going into tonight with him at left tackle.
Jump to the right side, Charlie.
You mentioned a couple minutes ago when Cole Adams went out. Just do you have an update on where things stand with him?
Yeah, he just had an arm injury, and I would say we'll have to see, exactly where that's at. Just to the extent of that, I didn't necessarily see, and I didn't even realize it was his arm until he kind of got up. I thought it was something lower leg, but we'll kind of see where he's at throughout the week. But unfortunately, he was, I think, more just frustrated that he got hurt than it was maybe even the pain that he was going through. But I'm sure he'll feel good.
All right, last question, Ryan, here in the back.
Coach, the way your team finished tonight, what does that say about your team? What have you learned about your team, and how does that carry forward to the next week and weeks ahead?
Yeah, I'm not gonna ever question the totalness, I'm never gonna question the want to, you know, and the way they practice, they practice hard. The energy, you know, in the locker room before the game, I mean, they wanted to go out there and you know, I felt like there was a lot of guys straining out there, to where we use a lot to make plays, to finish. Sometimes we strain too much, and we gotta understand that, you know, you can't make that push in the back, or you can't, you know, tug the jersey in that split second of a hold. And those moments were the ones that cost us a lot of momentum, a lot of big plays. And so, you know, in the locker room, we talked about learning from it, and there's some great lessons on learning that if we just stay in the fight and we just keep playing and live to see another down, it's amazing what this team can accomplish. And so, you know, remember this time when it was 14-13, I believe that's what it was, and you know, you just kept swinging, you just kept playing, and I'm proud of that. That's what it's going to take to win some close games, even if they're not pretty, because all wins aren't going to be that way.
Thank you, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you, Will Tyler.